It's the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup. Jason Jewell, Jordan Ham going over everything recruiting related in the state of Arizona. And Jason getting to a couple big-time commitments by some defensive linemen in the Pac-12.
Yeah, let's start off with Mike King-Johnson, the sack master from Tempe High School. One of the state's leader last year, had over 20 sacks. He pledged to UCLA. I talked to head coach Brian Walker, told me that it's a soft verbal, though, because Washington is still recruiting him. The Huskies have not offered yet, but Mike King is also planning to visit out to Texas A&M. And then the second commitment is kind of an odd deal. Is DJ Davidson. He was a 2016 grad out of Desert Ridge High School, and DJ actually signed with Central Florida, didn't make it academically, sat out the fall trying to qualify, did, and ends up signing with Arizona State, is going to enroll mid-year.
Now, the addition of Davidson, obviously a big one for Arizona State, but what does he bring to the table on the field?
We watched him last year. He's just a beast. He's 6'5", he's 310 pounds, and he's a monster inside at that defensive tackle position. But I also think that if he can't do it on the defense side of the ball, he has the skills that he could be a very good offensive lineman in the Pac-12.
And we also have a couple of commitments from the east side of the valley as well.
Yeah, we'll start off with Nick Thomas, the quarterback from Desert Vista High School. He pledged to Air Force, and he had two other academy offers from Army and from Navy. And then the second one is Nami Tu'u, another two-way offensive and defensive lineman from Mesa High. He pledged to Utah State over an offer from South Dakota State.
Jalen Harris and Daniel Callender, both of their recruitments are really heating up. We'll start with Harris, the Arizona commit, but getting some looks from some big-time programs.
Yeah, major programs jumping in and offering him. He's an all-state player, 6'5" and over 200-pound guy. Could be a defensive end, outside linebacker, but he had an offer from Washington and from Notre Dame. I know he's expected to take a trip out to Washington. And then the other, talking about Callender, Yuma Catholic. Not a lot of guys go down to recruit down in Yuma, but you got a guy that's 6'6", 220 pounds, and those guys, it's hard to find them, and those guys get recruited, they get found. He had a recent offer from Hawaii. He's going to go out and visit Wyoming and South Dakota State here in January.
Saguaro, a duo picking up a couple of offers in Sean Seward and Brandon Boyce.
Well, about time one of these big schools offered Sean Seward, because that kid is a monster. Offensive guard, 6'3", 330 pounds, and he was probably the most improved player from his junior to his senior tape, and got an offer from Boise State. And then Brandon Boyce, on the defensive side of the ball, he got an offer from NAU.
And to round things out now, a trio of underclassmen picking up some big offers as well.
Yeah, two of them are quarterbacks, and one of them is just a freshman. We know Jack Miller from Scottsdale Christian transferred to Chaparral, got his first offer from Louisiana Tech, and only a freshman, threw for 4,000 yards. It's not going to be his only offer. And then Tyler Schaff, quarterback, junior, Hamilton High School, was offered by Western Kentucky. And then to round out the trio, Joey Ramos, a junior offensive lineman from Deer Valley High School, got his second Pac-12 offer coming from Cal.
It's the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup here on Sports 360 AZ.